Hey guys, I've recently been doing a series on how to air roll left, and a lot of you have seemed really interested in improving at it, so today I decided I would teach you how to air dribble while using air roll left or right. But before I do, it is important that you know the basics to air roll left and right. In short, it basically requires you to pay attention to the bottom and top of your car, then deciding whether you should press up or down on the analog stick. If you want a more in-depth explanation, then I recommend going to my last air roll tutorial. I'll have the card at the top right and the link will be in the description. This tutorial is also for people who already have a basic understanding of air dribbling as well. If not, I'll also have a link to the air dribbling tutorial that I posted down below as well. Now the first thing to get down while learning to air roll air dribble is getting off the wall. When coming off the wall, you want to tornado spin. You do this by pressing the analog stick in the opposite direction as your air roll. So for example, if you use air roll left, you want to hold your analog stick right and vice versa. Getting the tornado spin off the wall down can take some time on its own to get consistent at. Once you tornado spin off the wall, look to see what adjustments your car needs to make. For example, in this clip, I noticed that my car is too far under the ball, so I do what I like to call a catch. The catch is when you wait for the bottom of your car to face upward while air rolling, then pressing the left stick forward. This will face your car towards the ceiling, which in this clip faced my car towards the ball, allowing me to get a good touch in the air. Air roll air dribbling is about consistently making adjustments so that you make a good touch on the ball. I recommend practicing air roll redirects and double touches. It'll teach you to air roll your car in a way to make a good touch on the ball. Using the catch is also a good way to pop the ball in the air. The reason for this is because the upward movement of your car's nose pushes the ball up. I use it a lot to keep my car under the ball. A huge mistake a lot of players make is not staying under the ball. You don't want to be directly behind the ball while spinning because doing so won't allow you to keep the ball in the air. Practice staying under the ball while air rolling. At first it can be incredibly hard, but the more you practice it, the easier it will get. If you want to see a good example of why staying under the ball is important, then check out Gainer. A good way to practice the catch and staying under the ball is by practicing the first and second shot in this air dribbling pack. Focus on air rolling your car in a way that allows you to get a good touch on the ball each time you hit it. If you're falling short of the goal, then you're most likely hitting too far back on the ball and need to focus on using the catch method to get your car under the ball. Once you feel comfortable on the first two shots and feel like you can move on to wall air dribbling, then try the third shot. The same principles apply, except now you need to add in the tornado spin off the wall I talked about. A helpful tip I can give you is to try and get a controlled touch off the wall. You want to avoid hitting the ball too hard because it'll prevent you from controlling your touches in air. This is important because if you send the ball flying, it'll give your opponents enough time to aero you up and hit the ball away, which is bad for your teammates because you'll leave them in a 2v1 situation as you're falling from the air. Getting consistent at air roll air dribbling can be frustrating, but I promise you that if you continue to practice, you'll get it down. When you look at players with insane car control, you don't see the many hours of car control practice baked into their muscle memory. All players who've learned air roll were once in your exact position, so don't let failure keep you down. If you continue to practice, then you'll continue to improve. If you have any questions about air rolling or car control in general, then leave them down below in the comments. And if this video helped you, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like and let me know what video you would want me to make next. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.